Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. It is August 24th, and it is my birthday. So, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Tara from Tara Gay Nicole. If you're not new here, you're a part of the what? Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Grateful Gang, 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 Gang. And if you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you. I mean, we're grateful for everybody, everything that the Lord has provided. So, it's my birthday, and on my birthday, my only requirements are pedicure if I haven't already done it, get these eyebrows done, and eat something good and not be bothered with work. So, obviously, I didn't go to work. I've had my shower, I've got my Tabitha Brown Target dress on. I'll show y'all when we get downstairs. I just did a braid out yesterday with not much product, so it didn't hold, but I kind of like this big fluffy hair. It's giving, it's giving. Um, and I started off today great because I read my devotional for today. I read a chapter of the Bible for Faith Chat later. I'm just feeling good. I've had my shower. I did a honey face mask this morning. I put my moisturizer on and a little mascara and some wing liner, you guys. So, and the wings actually kind of look like sisters today. Sometimes, they be distant cousins. So it's working with me. I'm just on a very slow vibe. Y'all know how I like. Those are my favorite days. I spread my bed or the guest bedroom bed. I feel good. And that's how I want. I was gonna put lashes on, and they started giving me trouble. I said no. We're not dealing with anything that's going to upset my mood today. It's not happening. And so there were no. What else? Did I do? I think that's all I really did this morning. So the plans are actually right now. I don't really have plans. I just have thoughts. I'm up here reading because I want to read y'all the devotional for today. That's how I want to start off the video. And then we're just kind of, I don't know that this is going to be long at all. I do think I want to go downstairs. I'm so glad I did the dishes and all that yesterday. I might go put away what was in the dishwasher. But honestly, I think I'm going to record my video because I got paid today. Come on, money. I got paid today. I need to go to CVS to go get my cash money out. We need to do the cash stuff in, and I'm going to return the smelly, smoky car today to get a new rental. I'm going to call the place who has my car or go up there because every time I call, Miss Linda's like, I'll call you back. I know what you're talking about. And she never calls me back. So clearly that means I need to show my face. Hello. Plus the Enterprise, the rental place is right near the collision place. Somebody tell me what's going on because, there's only a certain amount of time I think the insurance allows you to keep the rental. And I really don't want to come to a point where they're like, now you have to pay for the rental and y'all still haven't fixed my car. No, we're not doing that. Stay on top of your stuff, Tara. Stay on top of your stuff. So, it is August 24th, and today's devotional is Exposed Motives. Excuse me. All a man's ways seem innocent to him, but motives are weighed by the Lord. Proverbs 16:12. Proverbs 16:12, Psalms 139:23-24. Those are references you can read on this. A.W. Tozer said, "It is not what a man does that determines whether his work is sacred or secular. It is why he does it." So, in our constant quest for self-improvement, we focus on the things we do. As we grow spiritually, we measure ourselves by our actions. We are preoccupied with outcomes, and as long as those are improving, we think we are improving. I mean, facts. But God has a different agenda. He looks at our motives. In fact, Jesus was particularly harsh with a group of legal experts whose deeds were right, but whose motives were wrong. The outward behavior, while important, could be ruined by misplaced intent. God wants internal integrity. If that is there, deeds will follow. But it is entirely possible for us to appear right on the outside and be hollow on the inside. Jesus referred to that phenomenon as whitewashed tombs, a beautiful exterior masking the death within. The problem with our perceptions of ourselves is that we are rarely discerning enough. All of our ways seem innocent to us. We think our intentions are good. But God calls for us for a closer God, but call stop. But God calls for a closer examination. Are we acting out of self-interest or a passion for God and his kingdom? Are we focused on our reputation or his? Are we disciplined? Are we disciples for the long haul or because we want something soon from God? Someone's calling me for my birthday. The answers aren't as easy as we may think. We cannot arrive at them ourselves. We must be illuminated by the Holy Spirit. He must shine heavy doses of reality in the hidden purpose of our hearts. I'll be back indeed, y'all. I need to get this. All right, let me finish reading, y'all. It's so indeed, it says, David asked God to search him and know his heart. Psalm 139:23, verse 24. He knew that his intentions mattered to God. He knew well enough that he needed a more objective assessment than his own. There's always more to our design than we see. Do you want God to expose your intentions? Ask him to. He who is motivated by holiness and compassion wants you to share his desires. He wants his motives to become yours. He wants you to share in a purity deeper than you can even imagine. So let's just take a few moments to, Lord, we come to you humbly to ask that you search our hearts and make sure that whatever we are doing in our life is to the will of what you would like, that is to fulfill your intention, not our own selfish purposes. And although we may think that is wonderful and good, that we may have your discernment and you search our hearts to let us know and show us the error of our ways if we are not doing it for you or the kingdom, that you set our course in the right direction. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Come on, y'all. And so that was today's devotional. And I just got off the phone with Mr. TNW. So I miss TNW because we ain't married. That's my ex, but we're cooler than a fan. And he was just calling to sing me happy birthday. Everybody, my best friend Pamela, love you Pamela, and Miles, her son, called and in unison sung me happy birthday this morning. I'm telling you guys, it doesn't take much to make this girl happy. Like, y'all could never get, I don't have to get a gift. I don't have to get a cake. I don't have to get none of that, which I still got without asking. But just like those acknowledgments, like my friend Judy from Jersey, back not even the last job I left, but back in the day, she texted me to say happy birthday. They sung me happy birthday. Mr. TNW just sung me happy birthday, and we was chatting for a little bit. My other friend, another ex of mine, like, I don't know, a lot of people are like, you should just leave it. I don't have problems being friends with my exes. I talk to TNW every day, but I don't talk to and not like talk like, good morning, how you doing, like, have a good day. But like, there's other exes that I have that we just ended on normal terms, and I hear from them here and there, and I don't have a problem. Like, and he said, happy birthday, this whole thing now, may God continue to bless you. Oh, come on, Jesus. All my work fam sent me happy birthdays. Like, I've been having a wonderful, my sister called, Tamara, the middle one. She called to scream happy birthday and do a little thing. Now, the girl can actually sing, but she sang. She screamed in my ear. But she said, happy birthday, girl, you better turn up. Her. Oh, you getting old. You know, the sister vibe. But I love her. I love them all. I love anybody who calls me. Like, to me, that's amazing. And yeah, I got lots of texts already. Checking them at my own pace because I don't want to be overwhelmed. But I just want to say I love you all so very much. Because all of y'all even have already sent Yanni, thank you, boo. She sent me a birthday shout out this morning. Cali Girl was already on my actual YouTube sending happy birthdays. A few other people hit me with happy birthdays. I love you guys. Like, when I tell you sometimes, ever since I've like dropped that whole we need to get to 1,000 thing, I just feel much better about it. Like, I feel like I am where I need to be. I'm enjoying this process, and if or when we get to 1,000, I'm getting there with people I love and who I know love me. And so I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Hey. Anyway, I think we should go to probably Civis and go get our moolah. Okay? Get our money after. Should we get the money first? Get the money. Hey. Sorry, I don't have to be out the house till 1. So I'm like soup. Maybe we should go get the money first. Yeah, let's go get the money. Go get the money. Hey, go. I don't know these songs, just parts of them. I don't really listen to the secular music too much anymore. But I remember some of it. You know what I'm saying? And when I do, I just let it ride. So yeah, let's go get the money. I gotta bring my Bible downstairs because I think we chat is today. So talk to y'all later. Bye. I just wanted to show you guys my outfit before that. It's my birthday dress. It's one that was already in my closet. It's the Tabitha Brown Target collaborations. I like it because it has pockets and it can be worn off the shoulder, but not today because I don't want to wear a bra. I have a bra on. I don't want to wear a strapless bra. Strapless bra. Ooh, we have packages. That's what I was showing y'all. And the people are out here mowing. It's Thursday. That must be their mow day. So just ignore that. I'm pretty sure I know what it is because Alexa said so. I think it's a thing I bought for the bathroom. It is. This box is now made with less material. Okay. Look at y'all trying to be environmentally friendly. So it's this thing. Oh, it's those two things. Oh, maybe. Oh, the toilet paper holder came too. Oh, nice. The toilet paper holder came. This came. Hold on, let me take them out the packages so I can show y'all. Okay, so this is just a clear acrylic organizer, and I kind of want to make sure it's fine because, you know, sometimes they come with cracks and whatnot. Like right there, do y'all see that tiny one right there? It don't look like gone through or anything, so I might not even bother returning it. But this is y'all probably like, what is this? This is a a tissue paper dispenser, because I'm not a fan of having like towels where people wipe their hands in the half bathroom on towels, and then it just keeps getting dirty and keep out to wash. So this is like a refillable paper thing. My sister has one in her house and I love it. I thought this was the one where the toilet came off. Okay, and you fill the tissue paper from there, and you hang it on the wall, and then people pull y'all will see it when I show y'all the bathroom redo. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Plus my sister gave me some of her paper, so I don't have to buy any paper for it. Love her for that. And then the next thing I did, because I decided, I don't know if I told y'all, but I decided not for the bathroom not to bother putting up the gold hardware in there, that I was just gonna put up the shelves that we had bought for behind the toilet, and therefore I was buying something for the toilet because we won't have any towel hook. We will have a towel holder underneath the shelves, but I also ended up buying a towel holder, a freestanding towel holder, and to help bring some of the black into the room, like the back of the wallpaper, the faucet, and the toilet paper holder. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing. I think I believe I ordered the matte black one. Oh dang, there was a gold one, but I was like, no. I
feel like black is just so classic. Okay, I'm not gonna take out all the pieces. I'll probably just pop a picture on the screen of what it looks like, but it does look like all the pieces are here, and this is heavy, which is good. Another thing about this is like, bro. So let me show you the top arm so y'all get an idea.
It's like a matte black, and it looks easy to assemble. You like just screw it in, and you put the toilet paper here, and this stops the toilet paper coming off, and it just stands on the floor. Y'all will see it in the reveal. Let me see if I can just put this together. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, and my cousin called me. Y'all know which one. He sung me this birthday song I've never heard before, but it was so good, and he can actually sing. So, not that I mind. If you can't sing, you can't sing. Call me and say happy birthday. I'll be happy regardless, but it was so sweet. And he said, did I want to go out to lunch or dinner or whatever? And there's this mac and cheese place we've been wanting to try. The only thing is that he wants me to drive to his house, and his house is like 25-30 minutes away, and I told him tentatively, because to be honest, on my birthday, if I don't have to drive nowhere far, I don't want to do it. And then that would require me to drive back to my own house at night. But I don't know, I might. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not crossing anything off, but I ain't gonna stress about it either. It's 11:30 already, y'all, so I haven't left the house yet. Did I show y'all? I can't remember. The toilet paper holder all put together, the garbage of those boxes out, and yeah, I'm about to go potty and head to the Civis. And maybe from the Civis, I'll see if I can go pick up that car a little earlier. I know they said 1 o'clock. Also, I had gotten a check from Capital One. Oh, look how well that just covered itself up. Capital One, because I had gotten the Safer Rewards card and spent a certain amount of money. They give us $200, and you could use that towards paying bills or Amazon or whatever. But I wanted to see if I could get it in cash, so I took 100 of it and asked them to send me a check, and the check came expeditiously, actually. And I just snapped a picture of it to deposit into my account so I could put it into my sinking funds for emergency fund. So that is, like, my birthday has just been so great. Anyway, let me do what I said I was going to do. I'll talk to y'all later. It might be a chatty one today just because it's my birthday and y'all know I like to talk. Hey, y'all. So I forgot we need to fill up the gas in this car because we're returning. All right, about at a half tank. This car seems smaller than mine, so I'm going to hope $20 does it. $20 does it. So I'm going to head inside and do that. $20 on 2, please. 20 on 2.
That don't break?
No. Just keeps getting loose, but it doesn't break.
Put some band-aid.
No.
Going to work?
I don't. No, it's my birthday. I'm off today. Thank you.
For your birthday, I won't give you a receipt.
Thank you. It is appreciated. No fuss on my birthday. No fussing.
What do you like?
What would I like? That is my favorite. Thank you.
Happy birthday,
That
girl.
is my, thank you. Having a great birthday. Did y'all see that? That was so sweet of him. That's the guy who gave me all the receipts the last time. He was like, for your birthday, I'm gonna give you the receipt. So he gave me the receipt, and then he came out and he let me choose a chocolate. And y'all know I love my cookies and cream now. That was so sweet. That was so sweet. Y'all, I had to watch a video to see how to open this gas cap. Don't laugh at me. It wasn't visible, and I'll show y'all in a minute. Put all my stuff in my pocket, stop playing. Y'all pray with me that this $20 do it. You guys, it stopped at 15:58. I didn't even have. Oh, come on. See if I can get 7. Oh. I'm starting to do that thing. I don't want the gas to come out. Maybe I get to 17. Oh, I'm bringing 1 cent. That's it. Here's my $3 back, going back in my gas envelope. Put that in the bag. But I wanted to show y'all, if you ever have a Kia Rio, This is a Kia Rio Sport. I think it's 2021. I don't know why those things are flicking like that. They're really not flicking in real life, but that is where the gas thing is.
When Wendy's comes
down
up for you,
there,
right
there, the gas and the trunk.
Are you enraged by them? Do you like Wendy's at all?
I just think it's a stencil. Like why when you put a patty together.
That was so sweet of him, y'all, like to give me that chocolate. And when I pointed at it, I just saw that it was cookies and cream because I really like cookies and cream. But it was actually the big one. I didn't realize it was the big one. That's so sweet. Look, I got free chocolate for my birthday. Damn, come on. That was so nice. I was telling him the blunt spray he sprayed. He told me for the cart. I was like, it didn't work. He's like, spray a couple. I was like, it didn't work. I sprayed a lot. He's like, that's weird. It usually works for everybody else. I'm like, yeah, no, something in this car is very, very wrong. But anyway, y'all, it's already almost 12. So the gas is in the car and it's on full. And I am going to CVS, as I keep saying. But then I think I have the garbage can to pick up from Walmart. So I'm also probably going to stop at Walmart because it's on the way back. And then by that time, hopefully I can head to the car place. The Enterprise. We're at Civis, but this big old truck just pulled up and you can't really see the sign, but trust me when I say we're here. So I got the money, but I forgot to pick denomination, so it's all 20.
To be at this dope cafe spot.
Sorry, y'all. It's all 20s, but it's okay. I think that actually works just fine with my budget. I just like to have some 10s on there. So now we're off to, I'm gonna put this away in my wallet, and now we're gonna go to Walmart to pick up my trash can. It should be just a pickup, so that should be good. And we have arrived to the pickup. Let me call this number and see if they can come out here with my stuff, because I'm not downloading this app. They want you to buy these things online so you can download their app, and I'm not downloading their app. I don't have space for your app now. This is what I didn't want to do. That's why I wanted to pick my own. It's the garbage can, but if you look, they're like, and I might just take it if there's nothing better, but look, there's like a scratch over there, scratches down here, like, fam, it's supposed to be new. The nice young man went to go see if he can switch it out for me. Because, I mean, I'll keep it if there's not a better one, but those trash cans aren't cheap. Like, I don't expect it to be nice forever, but when I buy it, I expect it to be nice. You guys, my hair is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just live its best life right now. Come on, Walmart. Come on. All right, y'all, so it's 12:28, and the guy, he went and checked and came back, and he was like, he can't get me a new one. I'd have to call 1-800 Walmart or go to customer service. But it's 12:30 already, and I need to go get my car at 1. So I'm going to leave here, and maybe later on I'll come back over here and go into customer service and switch it out. Or not even, it's just some scratches. It's not really that big of a deal. I might just keep it. I did give him a $3 tip because he did go back and ask. But it's like you pay for a brand new item and your stuff is scratched and dented. Although he said him and his mom have the same one and they're on their second one because it does scratch and dent easy. I guess it is that type, but he says his stopped working, so they're not gonna bring me down on my birthday. It's okay. It's literally a garbage can. It's not like a big dent or anything. I actually purchased my rice cooker with a dent, and I've been using that for years and it's been fine. So I'm not gonna make a big deal about it, but we'll see. I might go in there to the customer service and talk to them and see if they have a better one, because the one I had picked out for myself the other day, I liked it. It was in good shape. So all right, I'll talk to y'all later. We'll see what I end up doing. What I'm not going to do is get aggravated about anything for anybody today. So let's prayerfully they have a nice, clean smelling car for me when I get to the car place. Let's head there. All right, y'all. So it's 1:02. I have the new car. It's a Toyota Corolla. I used to have a Toyota Corolla before my Nissan, and then someone hit me in the back and totaled it. But This is interesting. It also still has a key. There's still no press button. I did have the option of getting a Nissan Versa, which is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I'd stick with this one. And it smells a little better. It doesn't smell like smoke. It's got its own little strange smell, but I sprayed some of the blunt spray and now I smell the blunt spray. So that's good. Got this AC on high because it's so hot. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. It is hot. And I have it on the highest of high, so I hope it starts doing something, because this though, I'm about to try and connect my phone before I leave. Oh, another thing I want to thank y'all know I just went and filled up the gas tank. This is on half tank too, so he did note that it's on half tank, and he was like, you can bring this back on empty if you want. So I'm gonna fill out the gas tank again, and then I just won't worry about bringing it back full when I return it. And I won't, because gas is not cheap. Anyway, y'all, let me figure out this car situation, get my phone connected and all that, the charger cord and all that. I don't see that it has like Android Auto or anything, so that's okay though. I'm gonna miss my podcast if it doesn't, but we'll see. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all, I'm back in my house, and I almost wish I had picked the Nissan. I should have looked inside the Nissan and tried my phone inside the Nissan. That Toyota is okay, but it doesn't connect to Android Auto. There's no GPS like way to use it. Even my old car had a GPS in it. Like, there was no GPS in this Toyota Corolla. I feel like I'm super high in it. I'm just so annoyed. I'm starting to get annoyed, and this is why I don't like to do interactions on my birthday. I was so annoyed I had to come home and like sit down, because I was like, you know what, I cannot be annoyed by anybody else. Then I called the place who has my car, because they've been telling me all week, oh, we're pulling it down, it needs to be pulled down, it needs to be pulled down, which means that they haven't started working on my car yet. And the lady I used to talk to, who was supposed to call me back yesterday and didn't, is on lunch right now. And the lady who's handling the repair is on lunch right now. And I'm just like, the poor guy probably got the brunt of my aggravation, because I was like, I've called twice. Somebody's called me back twice already. No one is calling me back. And this is a rental I'm in, and I really am not in the mood to keep, like, y'all not fixing my car and I have to keep this rental. I'm sure the rental runs out at some point. Y'all need to hurry up and fix my car. And especially now that I'm in one that I don't really like. I almost want to call the guy back at Enterprise and be like, do you still have that car? Can I switch it? Does that one have GPS in it? Because this one sucks. And on top of that, my chocolate is melted. And on top of that, I have to now put more gas in that car. I know he said I didn't have to bring it back on full, but still. That's ridiculous. And this is exactly why I don't deal with people on my birthday. I always feel like things like this just aggravate me. I'm gonna go put my chocolate in the fridge, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Let me show y'all the car. Sorry, they're doing the whatever. The lawn. It's like a dark blue. He didn't even walk me around the car to make sure there was no dents or anything. It ain't my car. I don't care about that. I'll take this garbage can out. I forgot about it. This one still doesn't have any door things. You gotta use this key that you still have to push into the knob. Neither one had that option, I checked. It smells weird, but not like smoke, so we're gonna rock with that for now. This one ain't got no paperwork in it. Oh my god. This is interesting. I'm gonna turn it on so y'all can see the screen. And this is pretty much it. let's just say the way I'm right now, I'm not going to Walmart to go fight with nobody about that trash can because I cannot be annoyed again. So it is what it is. It's a trash can. You could at least put some mats in here. So this is speedometer situation. It's in park, rear. It's got pretty much 25,000 miles on it. It tells you that it's 91 degrees outside. And the time. This is what the screen looks like. There's home. This is the home screen. This is the menu. Audio. Nowhere on here does it say Android Auto. Map. I was trying to. Navigation app is not installed. Seek, I don't know what that's probably just for the radio. Track, that's probably. Is there a CD player? I don't know why that says track. Okay, and phone. That's like people in my phone. Apps to download, which I don't know. And then just regular scroll buttons. And this is the AC control because it's hot. The air. I don't know why that just keeps saying low. Turn it off, to the front, to the rear, where you want the air to flow to, normal stuff. I don't know what that is. The AC's on, the vent ventilating, and then how high the air goes. That's pretty much it. And the vents, it's cool. I'm sitting way back, way too far right now. The seat seems up too high, so I'm gonna sit in here and adjust things to my liking. Just the basic, lights. This one has a light up here, so that's good, and a mirror. No light up here, but a mirror. General, basic, like the basic package vibes. So I'm gonna plug my phone in and see if I can download Android Auto. I don't really know, because I'm really gonna miss that, because it has my podcast and my it's got my podcast and it's got my GPS on it. Like, anyway, for everyday use, obviously I don't need my GPS, but the seat is too high. Anyway, let me work on getting myself somewhat comfortable in this car, because I'm not. Okay, I'm back. I had to go humble myself for a little bit. I'm like, are you really upset right now? I mean, it's like 2 minutes later. Are you really upset right now because you don't have a GPS and you can't play your podcast? You are not that entitled, sis. Like, you just got a new car. Calm down. Take it back down to 2, 3, 5 at the most. Yeah, no. But I did find a way to, through my phone, how to play my podcast. It won't automatically come up like my Android Auto, and that's fine. It still plays, and I can play my YouTube music from there as well. So it's fine. If I want my GPS to work, I'll look at it from my phone, like I used to do. Anyway, even though I had a GPS in the old phone, I still looked at it from my phone. So it's fine, and it's not like I'm going to a whole bunch of places that require GPS. And I found out how to make it talk through the phone, the GPS instructions. So yeah. I'm good. I'm thirsty. I'm about to drink the rest of my water, and then I'm going to get back in my car and head to go get my pedicure. Yes. I don't know what she just said. Anyway, let's go. We're having a wonderful day. We're back on track. We're back on track. We're back on track. Oh crap, I left my garbage can outside. I play too much. In my garbage can, I'd be mad, right? They was like, we thought it was free. Hello there. We have arrived at the nail place. And I'm in a so much better mood because guess who called me? Grandma called me. Grandma. Like, you know what kind of blessing that is to have your almost 90-year-old grandma be able to call you first of all, be able to remember that is your birthday, and then to call you just to hear your grandma's voice on your birthday. I am so grateful because I know there's so many people that don't have grandmas, moms, dad, anybody calling them on their birthday. I am so blessed. My cousins called me, my sisters called me. So many people called me. I love them so much. My best friends called me. Everybody. Grandma though, she hit different. Let me go in here and go get my toes done. Ow. Yes, it's fine. Thank you. You guys gonna get a break.
Hello. You want pedicure? Pick your color. What color you want? Like
Yeah,
it?
perfect. Yeah.
You have boyfriend, huh?
No.
No?
I love that you think that I'm 30.
Oh, yeah.
It's that no children vibe.
Yeah.
How old is your daughter? 30?
31 in
31.
December 18 this year.
Okay.
She born 1992.
Nice. Hey everyone, finally out of the nail shop. It's 4:53. I was supposed to meet my cousin at 5 to eat, so I'd already told him that I wasn't gonna come. I'm actually a little tired and I'm really hungry. Like I don't want to go nowhere and try nothing new right now. So I just called the Dragon Garden. Hold on, I think this is really messed up. I just called the Dragon Garden, a Chinese place that I like, and it's over here. And I went and got my lip wax. I always get my eyebrows not threaded. What's that thing? Razored, so I like them. They look clean, but then the lip wax always messes me up. I don't know why I do this to myself. I only do it once in a while, but it always looks so clean and it lasts so long. It was so sweet, the lady that was doing my toenails, and I got a little, what is this, manicure? I never get this, but I just wanted her to clean up the cuticles, and then I ended up just picking like a light pinkish clear color. I really like it, and she cut everything kind of even. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So I spent like all my self-care money that I was saving up, but that's okay. That was why I was saving it. What was I gonna say? But she kept saying, "Oh, you're so pretty. I love your hair. You're so cute. You're so cute." I was like, "I love you. You're so good for me right now." She was so cute. I love it. Anyway, I ordered my Chinese food now. They said 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to let my I might just listen to some music for a little bit and then just head over there. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm back home. I'm about to eat my food. It's the same thing I always get, the orange chicken. So y'all know, I already know it's good. It's 5:34. It's not a time where, and it's the only thing I've eaten so far today. It's not the time to be trying new things, you know? And then I finished all my water. There's a tiny bit in there, but I finished all that was in there. And this time, they usually have the peach Faygo. I don't know if you can see back there, but they only had grape and something else. So I tried grape, orange, and one other thing. So I took the grape. I'm gonna enjoy my food. I'll talk to y'all later, maybe. Yes, because we still got to do the cake. Okay, guys. So I ate, and then I was watching The Chosen, and I got caught up, and I looked, and it was 6:06. And Faith Chat started at 8:06. So I tried to get on, and my computer wasn't acting right. So I just took it as a sign we weren't doing it. Either way, I'm gonna show y'all the sorry, I'm ready to open my birthday cake. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Oh, that kind of scared me a little bit. they're still moving around on the ground. Oh my gosh. Those are a little scared. I know they're gonna do that, but they scare me anyway. It's so cute though. And then all the flowers. I don't know if all the flowers were supposed to fall too, but that's beautiful. Yeah, I love it. And then there's a little cake in the middle. Oh no. With a little a candle. That was scary, but it was super pretty. Here's the remnants, butterflies everywhere. And the cute little flowers and my little, looks like a little bundt cake. I'm gonna make a wish. Thank you, boss. This is so pretty. I love it. I love it.